Angela Elaine Impestada.
Robert Brault once said, "Enjoy the little things in life, for one day you will look back and realize that they were the big things." I would like to talk briefly today about 3 important influences in my life. The first is Mizentop. Before I came here, I did not like school. I sat in a large classroom for long periods of time listening to a teacher, and I found it boring and hard to sit still. My first memory of Mizentop is meeting Mrs. Kellogg when I was visiting the school just before I started 3rd grade. I remember standing near her classroom and talking to her about what Mizentop was like. I thought she was sparkly. And I clearly recall looking at the door of her classroom to see a large fishbowl decal with fish magnets stuck all around it, on which were written random names. It was then that I decided I wanted to try school here, and soon enough, those fish names all had little human faces. School was different at Mizentop from what I had known. The way that learning happens here is intriguing and appealing. If I had to describe it in one word, I would say interactive. A typical day of learning at Mizentop might include a game of tug of war during physics class, or making hardtack while covering the Civil War. Feedback and class discussion are expected during lessons, and this has made me aware that my opinion is important and appreciated. This teaching style and these vibrant teachers have inspired my love of learning, and I'm extremely grateful for that. The environment at Mizentop is peaceful. People are expected to act in a respectful and cooperative manner, the way you might expect in someone's home. And in this home, where simplicity is also valued, I have experienced a string of happy little moments, laughing during science class, playing pump-ball in the courtyard, and reading on Mrs. O's couch. My parents will now say that sending me to school here was one of the best decisions of their lives. And I've learned a lot from Mizentop, but most importantly, I've learned that school can be enjoyable. Another important influence in my life has been my family. I know that my brother and I are my parents' #1 priority, and everything they do is focused around us having a happy childhood and a bright future. Mom and Dad, I can truly not thank you in words for what you've done for Bobby and me. Mom, I still have no idea how you take on the full-time job of taking care of my grandparents, being so involved with the school, and carting my brother and I around to every sports game, practice, and other commitment. And Dad, you work so hard taking longer shifts at the hospital, sometimes overnight, just so you can spend more time with the family the next day, or get off early to make it to one of our games. You work harder than anyone I know, but you never forget that family is more important than anything else. And to my brother Bobby, who is also my friend, I can't imagine what my life would be like without you. Although I might just get 1 or 2 Oreos before the package is devoured, a box full would never be worth trading for my true partner in crime. I also have had the support of my cousins, aunts, uncles, and grandparents. I could look to any one of them for advice or just a good laugh. Whenever we are together, I can always expect a tremendous amount of fun to unfold. Finally, I'd like to acknowledge my classmates and friends with whom I've spent these years at Mizentop. They have been a great influence in my life, whether I've known them since pre-K, since the 3rd grade as one of those fish magnets, or just this past year. We have been there to support each other and have shared many memorable experiences. I don't think I'll ever forget that time that we built a fort together while camping a few years back. There was much drama going on in our class at the time, but we were able to put our differences aside for an hour and work diligently to complete the task. Because when we put our heads together, anything is possible. Thank you to everyone attending our graduation today. Every little moment and experience I've had at Mizentop with my friends or my family may have seemed small to me at the time, but when I look back now, I realize they were much bigger. They were all important little pieces that have helped me make me who I am today, and I will cherish every one of them.